Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a soft glam, soft makeup, and that is what we're doing today. So grab your brushes and have a seat or stand like I'm doing right now. I was like, if it turned out bad or good, I'm still gonna show you guys, but you guys should be the judges of that. Let's get into it. I already primed and did my eyebrows off camera. Okay, I do my eyebrows off camera all the time because guys, it takes me 6,000 years to get it done with. But then I've done like videos of me priming. 1, 2, 3, like the first 4 videos on my page are me priming, so you guys know I go in with this night repair ampoule from Misha, then I follow in with the niacinamide powder serum, then I follow in with the one size secure the blur just around here. Yeah, how I apply them, go to my previous videos, and I wait 3 minutes in between each of these products before I layer them. But before we get into the eye makeup, let me just do my tradition here real quick. I don't want anything peeking through this soft glam today. So I used the nude palette from Beauty Bay. Let's start spraying the eyelids. I was going too ahead of myself, guys. L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. The same one I used to carve out my brows. I really want to get the P. Louise eye primer. People who use it for their eyes looks, be looking insane. They be looking cute. Right, guys, it's P. Louise. It's breaking the bank. So I'm gonna do what I can with what I have right now. Guys, can you please follow my TikTok? You know, right now I have 36 followers. Please follow my Instagram. I think I have 14 on there. Who knew that after me restarting my pages, my YouTube would be my bigger platform with I think like 93 subscribers. Like I came from 7K with my old TikTok, 3K with my old Instagram to square one, and I haven't felt the square one feeling in a while. And the thing is, the old pages I had, I didn't even have to struggle to grow them. You know, back then you just have to post a nice picture, people like it, and they're following you. These days, you have to bend over backwards to impress people. Yeah, let's blend. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to have to do my nose and brow bone bronzing step before I go into my eye makeup, because I'm sure if I do it after, it's going to really distract the look. But with my oily eyelids, I crease, so I have to first protect that with some powder. This is what I mean by my brow bone bronzer. I don't want to have to struggle when I reach the bronzer step. As Uche calls it, the wolfy contour. If I could fake a UK accent, guys, people would know me on this app as a UK baddie. That's what y'all would know me as for real. I'm going to have to use Hot Cocoa, that one. I'm gonna have to use this as a buffer. Just the rough edges, smoothing that out. I'm obviously using this. This one is obviously going in the center of my lid. And this is all or nothing. This is maple syrup. As I said, this is hot cocoa. And I need a darker one. Probably this one for like those very, but I don't want to do too much. So wish me luck. Hot cocoa. Yes, I'm so scared. I knew, like, the bright palette I keep on telling you guys that, oh my god, it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. Now the nude palette is the opposite, and I love that. I love that it shows up. But guys, I'm scared, so. But I need to challenge myself with makeup, honestly. I'm watching this show on Netflix. It's called Glow Up. I think it's like UK. It's best in Europe, like the show. And it's reminding me of the fire that I had as a child, like artistic makeup. Guys, I wanted to do this dragon faces. What, the people who do art on a face. Guys, I feel too grown now. Like, I feel like I don't have the time and the zeal to want to do and practice and perfect. It's going to be like another 5 years to get where I am to. Do I have the patience? I already have school to do with stem cells and scans and microbiology and this is a very wrong brush. This is the crease defining brush, but I don't have another feathering brush, which I need for this step. So I'm going to just soldier out. Right now I'm already doing so well. So if it messes up, it's the brush's fault, not me. Make sure you get the correct brush so that this doesn't stress you out. Now the center. Now going in with this very big brush, I think I should go in with this. Oh no, that's perfect eyes. Never mind. Do right in there. The all or nothing. This one that I said. When I just started makeup, I used to do my eyes first. I don't know why I stopped that. Well, because I stopped doing eye makeup anyway. That's why. Yes, but it was always my eyes first and then my face. And that is no doubt more efficient. Because at the end of my makeup, I'm always so exhausted and so tired, and I don't mind making mistakes, and yet I shouldn't be making mistakes or be comfortable with making mistakes. Do you get what I mean? Yes. You see that color? I feel like using a brighter color for the middle, like for the front. Should I? Yeah, let's go brighter. It's not giving what I wanted to give. It looks good. This is the vanilla latte. There you. Yes, that's what I want. Yes, this is what I've been looking for. Yeah, that's what I wanted. You see, even the inner UK has come in. Yes, now let's do the hash lines and move on to the rest of the makeup because this is achieved. Achieved. This is a cool tone look, but I'm going to be daring and get this bronzer, this one, and mix it with this one to like buff out the edges. Like it's misplaced, but it's not going to be misplaced if you get what I mean. Just a little bit. If you think there is no difference being made, trust me, there's a difference being made. It's more likely than not that if you see the difference made with your eye right away, you might be doing too much. Now, if you look at it, are you seeing? It's subtle, but it's there. I wanted to do like a black lash line, but then I don't know. I want to do a thin liner. I don't want it to be too bulky because I'm already liking the look. It's an empty look, but in a nice way. So let me just do a very thin line. Nobody talk. Okay, just minimal. I promise you it will show up. I don't know if you can see the difference in my eyes, but I do. As anything close to my eyes is going to make me want to cry a freaking river, and I hate it. I have sensitive eyes, it's not even funny. I want to do a black line and a waterline. Like, I never actually go to the waterline, but I give the illusion of me being in a waterline. Because if I actually went to the waterline, guys, I would be crying. Oh. Before we go to the base, let me do the top lash mascara right now, and then when we're done with the base, we'll finish the eye look. Are you seeing how the waterline has made it pop? So I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm using these two shades today. I'm looking for bronze, but not warm bronze. Yes, this is a shade I'm looking for. Oh, Julia, I'm so happy that I've gotten the eyes out of the way because wow, they were stressing me out. I've made a mistake, but fine, let's underpaint. Since I made a mistake and I was supposed to go in with like my fourth primer or my first base product, we're going to keep the bronzed there. The bronzer there and apply the base product. Mind you, the first base product because we have more. We have more to go. Let's buff this out with a sponge. I like putting bronzer right here. I don't know what it does for me, but I feel empty without it. I feel like it makes a whole difference when I put bronzer down here. Now let's do the nose. Oh, why is that red? Oh, I mixed it with a blush by mistake. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to use a very light pink. So I'm going to go in with this shade. This is a Cherry Cola. The thing is, today, do I want to keep it up here? Or do I want to blend it and move it like under my eye? Okay, I'm going to move it till halfway. You know where my pupil is, the black thing, the middle of the iris. Let me look straight. Right here. That's where I'm gonna make the blush go. Yep. Right there. The blush is on. I'm going to just blend the harsh line. Since this is a look, I'm going to use my sample sizes of this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This concealer is too good. It's too good, and I'm using it sparingly because it's that good. Chestnut. Shade Honey is gonna be in my inner corners. Ew, guys. This concealer is too good. Poverty die. Are you seeing the things that I'm doing to sustain the col? Guys, poverty what? Poverty die. Now, as we wait for the concealer to dry down, I'm going to give this a dry down of like 3 minutes or 4. Yeah, I want it to be covered. I want the coverage to be covering. We're gonna go in with my foundation for the day. This is the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. This is in the shade 33 Deep Neutral. Just a little bit because I'm just going to use it for the harsh lines. Yeah, just a little. This dot right here is enough for the entire face. I use a beauty blender for my foundation if I have Baden Tamarik's blurring balm on, like, and it works like a dream. Yesterday I did a makeup look and I looked horrible, like it was so cakey. Like it was rushed and I was doing it because I didn't like filmed in a week. But still, bro, it looked like an amateur was doing it and I was stressed out like how did I get here? It was so bad, I tell you guys, like so bad. Yup. Now that the complexion is on, marry the harsh line with the bronzer brush. No added product. We're just marrying the harsh line. We're not, adding dimension. You see, the sponge did most of my work, and I love that. So I don't have to do much. This side is good. Wait for this to dry down. We're going to prepare our powders, and today we're using two. Okay, two loose powders. They're using more than two, but two loose powders. This is Sweet Honey. I already prepped oopsie, that messed it up fully. I already prepped Rich Peach, so we have Sweet Honey and Rich Peach. This is going to go outside here, and I'm going to marry it with the Sweet Honey in the inner corners. I'm not going to do 2 layers. I want to do 1 layer of powder and 1 layer of pressed powder. Never done it before, so we're gonna figure out how it's gonna work today. I've let it dry down too much, guys. Okay. Starting with the chin. I always do my eyes last. Yo. Yes, it really dried down. But I'm not complaining, it's working. Today I don't want a really bright forehead, so I'm keeping this farthest here, so I don't feel like highlighting my landscape. Ooh, this concealer just does it for me, guys. I don't have to work as hard to make it look good. It just decides today I'm gonna slay. Like it says, let's slay, and it does. Yo, guys, this is beauty. Brush number 2 for the inner corners. Ooh. Guys, this concealer makes me go mad. I sound like an influencer right now. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes, this deserves an oh my gosh moment. It stays where you put it. It stays where you are, where you put it. Set. We're going to blend out the creases on this side, right? And then on the inner corner, like I said, we're gonna do halfway, right? Halfway. Rest of the face before I go to the other eye because I know I need to concentrate. Halfway. Sweet Honey. Powder bronzer, y'all know. For blush, that shade. This is a Metamorphosis Corp Palette Blushing Bubbles that is in the shade Fruity. Just, I'm just going to just kiss, you know, kiss the cheek with that because that's not the only layer I think I'm going in with. So the less, the better. I'm done. Makeup Forever, this is the HD Skin Loose Powder. This is supposed to be a color corrector. This is a sample size, but I use these things as blush, as highlight because they're very shimmery. Up here. Perfect. The love of my life. Y'all know the Maybelline pressed powder in the shade 362. I probably need a lighter shade, but I'm telling you, this one has been so good to me that I don't even care. Like this shade, mm, don't be scared to go over your makeup. Don't be scared to go over your highlight places. Just go over them. Do not be shy. Just the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 3. Next time I'm getting the shade 2 because I like this to highlight, to brighten, sorry, not to highlight. Let's keep that prepared so that when I'm done spraying, I go straight in. Vanessa Merrick's Charlotte Tilbury. Spray that face. Let's reinforce the eyes. Back with that vanilla latte. The darker shade we had started with, that one. Not necessarily darker. I think it's just a different undertone in the middle there to create a gradient. I'm going to use these two. Where are they? These two to do my lower lash line. I feel like this is enough. I shouldn't be doing more. But then at the same time, I feel like it will complete the look. Yes, perfect. Mascara on the lower lashes. Believe it or not, I've taken like I do not know how long trying to put these lashes on, and I'm tired. And they don't look like even, but I don't feel like doing this again. So for the lips, I'm going in with Makeup by Mari in the shade Jeff, and then Makeup Forever in the shade Limitless Brown, the darker, redder shade. Now this lip liner. I want a very nude lip, but I don't have a very nude lip gloss. So I'm going to do this Sephora lipstick in the shade. Bro, I don't know. There's no shade on here. Oh, 122. And then I use a very pale concealer to mix it. Are you saying that's too pink, right? This is too pink. I want a nude lip. This is a hot mess. Go back in with that liner and fix this. Oh girl, this is a disaster. Yep. I'm going to try and fix it with this ruby gloss in the shade Baby Doll. It's the nude I want. Yeah, this is the color I want, but I don't have it in a lipstick. And then the Fenty Lip Oil in the shade Roasted Buns. And that, friends, is the look for today. Thank you for watching.